Hi, boys and girls. I'm Mrs. Fry from Jefferson, and we are going to go review the critical vocabulary for the module that we're on right now. The critical vocabulary for Lesson 9 is the word diverse. Now, you've already heard these words once this week, so this is just a review. The word is diverse. If something is diverse, it is made up of things that are different from each other. The art show displayed diverse styles. So diverse means things that are different. That is a common word to use. Idle, number 2. If something is referred to as idle, it is not doing anything. An idle boast is bragging about something that cannot happen. Saying that you are the best in the world probably is an idle boast. Word number 3. Core. The core of something is the center. An apple has a core. Number 4. Fathom. If you fathom something, you understand it. Most people cannot fathom the size of the universe. Number 5. Wrath. Wrath is strong anger. She felt wrath when she saw the trampled plants. So she was very angry. Then the last word for this week, again, is number 6, collision. A collision happens when a moving object crashes into something. A collision of two cars causes damage to both cars. So that's just a reminder of the vocabulary words that you already have gone over this week, just reviewing them again to help you understand the stories as we read them. Remember that understanding vocabulary is necessary to understand what you're reading when you're comprehending a text. So the next thing we're going to look at today is another type of vocabulary, and this one is a vocabulary strategy. In the vocabulary strategy here today, these are reference sources, ways that you can understand, and it helps you understand words and vocabulary better. So some of the reference sources here, it says a reference source. It is a source that gives general background information such as dates, facts, or definitions. Now, a dictionary is a type of reference source. So we're going to look at that one. A dictionary is a reference source that can be used to determine the meaning, part of speech, syllabication, or pronunciation of an unknown word. And so over on the right, it gives you an example of what a word would look like in the dictionary. So let me scroll back up there for you to see. The word diverse, it's showing you how to pronounce it. It's letting you know in parentheses. Sometimes you'll see this in a book also when they're trying to help you understand how to pronounce something. It will have it in parentheses. Always pay attention to that. Don't skip it. So diverse. It's an adjective. It means unlike others and different. Then you have the word idle. It's showing you that it's broken up into 2 syllables, idle. It's an adjective also. It's giving you 2 different definitions, one meaning not working, and the second definition not proven to be true. So sometimes you'll have a word that has 2 different types of meanings based off of what the sentence is. So looking things up in a dictionary is definitely a great reference source if you don't know what a word is. Then you have the other option here as a thesaurus. A thesaurus is a book that contains synonyms, antonyms, and related words and concepts. So if you're trying to write a story, or if you are reading something and you're trying to understand what the word is, some of the examples that you can use come from a thesaurus. Now, not all words are in a thesaurus, but lots of them are. So, like for example here, it says thesaurus entries, diverse. It's letting you know it's an adjective again, just like the dictionary told you. Then it tells you there's a synonym. The synonyms for diverse are different, dissimilar, or various. Now this is helpful if you're not understanding the word and you just need some help with other words that are similar. Because remember, a synonym is a word that means the same. Then the REL stands for related words. A related word to diverse is contrasting. Then you're coming down to the ANT, which stands for antonyms, Remember, antonyms are different. It means the opposite of the word. So the antonym for diverse would be identical or the same, because that means the absolute opposite of that word. Now let's look at idle. Idle, again, is showing you it's an adjective. A synonym, two synonyms for idle are empty, hollow, three actually, and inactive. So if you wanted another word to say besides idle, you could use any of those words. Now, related words on this one, it doesn't give you any related words. So this is a great example of sometimes it gives you samples of different things and sometimes it does not. The antonyms for the word idle are full, true, or busy. So again, this was just types of reference sources that you might want to use when you're trying to understand what a vocabulary word means. Again, this is a great thing and a great tool to use in order to understand your text. So always use your reference sources. See you at the next video.